Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is actually going to be my skincare routine. So if you want to see the products that I use on my skin, take up and makeup and things like that, then keep watching. So hi everyone, welcome to my bathroom. This is our ensuite. We've not had it massively long. This is part of the work that we had done on the house. I put this light on here on the mirror. It's one of those backlit ones. Mark chose it when we were having the work done, because otherwise the lights from above, like, they kind of cast a shadow over my face, and I thought maybe you wouldn't be able to see very well. I want this video to be really laid back and relaxed. It's not going to be a voiceover or anything like that. It's going to be like realistically what I do every night. I'm doing it a bit earlier for your benefit so I don't forget, and I'm just going to try and get all my products out ready. I don't use loads. I got a few additions recently because of my birthday, but I'll talk you through them because some of them are just little treats and splurges. But I'm going to get everything set up and then I will do a step-by-step routine. So let me grab a few things and I'll be right back. So first things first, my hair is up. Second thing, if you can hear kids, obviously I've got children. It is about 6:30. Mark is downstairs with him. And hopefully we don't get any interruptions, but if we do, like, if you've got kids, I'm sure you'll understand. So we are going to start off first with cleansing and removing my makeup. I don't know if you can see, but obviously I've got makeup on. It's probably looking a bit patchy and a bit like now because I've had it on all day. This is kind of my holy grail. I haven't purchased anything in replacement of this in a very long time. I've not tried anything new. This is probably my 5th bottle. It lasts ages, and it is the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. You can find this on Amazon, on various like beauty websites, like I think maybe Look Fantastic and that kind of thing, but I just religiously use it. One thing that I was finding with a lot of cleansing oils, because I've used the Body Shop Chamomile Cleansing Balm, I've used like Lizzle, like the soft cloth cleanser, I've used various dupes of that, I've used the Clinique Take the Day Off, all of these things. They're good, but some products I find my skin just doesn't like and they will break me out. The chamomile one from the Body Shop, for example, was the worst one for me. I really loved the product, but I noticed that I was getting a lot of congestion here, you know, like under the skin, acne and things like that. So it had to go. And I tried this instead, and I have used it ever since. And I want to say it's been years now. As it goes in terms of price, you get quite a lot of product, it lasts a very long time, and it's not super expensive, which is another thing that I love about it. And you basically just, on clean hands, and that's one tip, I've washed my hands before I've started filming this video, before I put my hair up, and I just put it on my face and rub it in, and I'm going to start looking kind of scary. Good Halloween costume. But I just rub it in, and as you can see how quickly that melted off, like that was real time. And I love mascara. I wear eyeshadow most days. I wear eyeliner most days, and that's like 2 pumps of the oil, which isn't loads, and it just goes so far, and I absolutely love it. And then what I do, and I always do this the wrong way around and end up getting oil all over my tap, but I'm a human. I turn the water on, which you're going to be able to hear now, and I'll turn it on like relatively warm, not super scalding hot because it's not great for your skin. You can like dehydrate it and stuff. And I just warm that through a little bit. I'm just waiting for it to warm up. And I have a clean, sorry for the background noise, running water. I have a clean cloth. You can get like the little face cloths from IKEA are great. You can buy them, I think this was like a Primark one, I want to say. It's very old now, I think it was Primark. Buy some face cloths. My only rule, at least for me, I mean you've got to do what you do, but the only thing that I do not do is use it more than once. I use it and then it goes straight in the wash. This is a much better way of doing it than using like loads of wipes and loads of like cotton pads and stuff, just get one of these, use it one night or morning or whenever it is you're doing this routine, and then it goes straight in the wash. Even if you rinse it out, it's not going to be clean and there's going to be all that bacteria on, and this is just like something that I have to do every time. So it's not even one a day, it'd be like one per cleanse. And as I said before, the IKEA ones are super cheap and I would normally have them, but the ones that I had were from when Daisy was little, and they'd all like worn through and they weren't as thick anymore, so I have a few random ones at the moment. But then what I do is double cleanse, and it's just one pump this time. And you're probably thinking, I don't have time for this, but honestly, when I'm not talking to a camera, my skincare routine takes me 5 minutes, and I'm pretty happy with my skin as things go. And this combination has actually helped with a lot of breakouts. So again, I just rinse the product off my hand, get my cloth, give it a quick rinse, and remove the dirt again. I should have really used a white cloth to show you, because you would have seen how much dirt comes off, but this is just very impromptu. Okay, so next thing that I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and put this in the drawer because I've only got a small sink and I'm running out of space already. This stuff, again, this combo typically, before I show you some other products that are new to my routine, this combo would be all I'd use afterwards, really, with the addition of the occasional face mask and obviously my facial fake tanner. But these are brilliant. If you take any advice from this video, these, you don't have to have all the extras, these, okay, because I swear by them. Now, this is the CeraVe Foaming Cleanser. Again, I've probably gone through about 3 of these. It lasts ages. It's pretty much the same size as my head. There are various ones. This one has ceramides, niacinamide and hyaluronic acid in. It's fragrance free, and this is for normal to oily skin, which is what I have. And I use 1 pump of that. I get a bit of water on my hands, foam it up, and this is to kind of take away, let's not waste water, any oily residue from that product, because obviously it will stay on the skin, and it's kind of like a, I don't know, it's a triple cleanse, but this really gets rid of the grime and the junk that's in my pores, whereas the other product's kind of more for makeup removal. And I wash my neck, wash near my ears, just having to be careful of my hearing aids obviously, and I just make sure everything is nice and clean, rinse my hands, and then we go in with the cloth one more time and remove all of that product. And obviously I could probably be more gentle with my skin, yada yada yada, but again, I just want to show you what I do realistically, because I'm all about saving time. So dry my hands, just had to spit some facial foaming cleanser out because it was in my mouth, and then that is my face. And I have fake tan recently, as I'm sure you can tell, but fake tan comes off your face quicker if you're regularly cleansing and doing all of that stuff. So as I mentioned before, what I would normally do would be to use this CeraVe moisturising lotion. Again, the CeraVe range is all developed with dermatologists. I've used this countless times as well. You can get this range from Boots, you can get it from Amazon, you can get it from places like Look Fantastic. All of that is really accessible and very affordable. Again, this is the moisturising lotion for dry to very dry skin, and again it has ceramides, hyaluronic acid, it's fragrance free, and it says it moisturises and helps restore the protective skin barrier of face and body. Now typically what I will always do is, obviously this is my moisturiser in the morning because it is a lotion, it's quite light, but when I celebrating my birthday a couple of weeks ago, I got a voucher to go to a local like beauty place, and they had 1 gift set left from Christmas of the products that they actually used on my skin, and I decided to go for it. Will I repurchase again? Probably not, because it was more expensive than what I would normally pay. But am I really enjoying it? Yes, I am. And I thought, in the interest of transparency, like if you wanted to see what that was, obviously it's higher end, but these are what I went for. The reason why I decided to give it a go was not only because I loved the products when they were being used on my skin, but one thing that I really wanted to add to my skincare routine was an eye cream and some sort of serum. I am getting older. I'm like mid-30s now. You can see like the texture of my skin. Not done very well with that mascara there, have I? That's too much talking, isn't it, friends? But the texture of my skin, like I do, like it's all right, but I'm getting wrinkles and stuff, and probably need to pluck my eyebrows as well, but I'm getting older and that's fine. I'm not about like having any, you know, treatments done or anything like that, but I do just kind of want to keep my skin happy, because then that makes me happy. So that is why I thought I would give them a go. So typically what you would do with these is that you would, as I was told, children incoming, can you hear them? Slight interlude there of mummying, but Mark's taking them back down now. So the order in which I was told to use them by the beautician that did my skin was, and I'm telling you this just in case you have things like this and you're never sure what order to use them in, use your eye cream first after you've cleansed, then your serum, and then your face cream. So they're all the Thalgo Source Marine range. I have a feeling that they're a bit like a straight up spa version of Elemis in a way, because obviously Elemis have that like spa range, don't they? But I'm going to use those. But otherwise, good and honest truth, before recently I've just been using this, and obviously my skin has been fine. I just wanted to add a bit more product. I think it's quite normal as you get a bit older, so I'm going to go in with this first, and I just have like a tiny amount because it's bloody expensive, and I'm gonna put it on my fingers like this and just tap it in to the eye area. You don't want to get too close to your eyes because obviously it's for the skin underneath. You don't want to get too close to your eyeballs because it could get irritation. I'm just dabbing that in. It's really nice actually. And one thing that I sometimes get is irritation from products like this with my eyes, and I've not been having any since I've been using these, which is quite good. And I'm just putting the serum on, probably a large pea-sized amount, and I'm just gonna rub that into the skin. When I remember to, I try and remember to rub up because you don't want to drag your skin down, but to be honest, when I'm rushing to get ready for bed, who knows what I do to my skin. And then obviously, and then I go in with my moisturiser. So in this case, if you want a better option, go for this, but otherwise I'm going to use this tonight. As this comes to an end, this product, obviously I'm still going to be in a market for an eye cream and that kind of thing. And actually a lovely lady that I got to know via Instagram, it was so kind of her. Jules, if you're watching this, thank you again. She actually sent me a Beauty Pie membership for my birthday, and I've already ordered an eye cream and a richer face cream, like an anti-aging one from there to try, which I'm saving for when these have run out, because I really want to make them a part of my skincare routine, and unfortunately those ones are just kind of too expensive to sort of justify. They're just a birthday treat. So that is everything done. I put those away, and then I thought I would quickly show you two other things that I use quite regularly. These less so, but I love a sheet mask on occasion. They just make me feel like looked after, and sometimes it is really nice for your skin just to have that like extra bit of moisture, and it's quite refreshing as well. Plus it's quite fun to scare your other half with, and your dog in my case. The kids think it's hilarious. So I've got one of the simple ones here to show you. I have really like the Garnier Skin Active ones, the Moisture Bomb ones. This is the Super Hydrating and Glow Reviving one for dull skin, and none of these have broken me out, so that's why I'm recommending them, because some do, and I prefer the sheet mask because I find that anything that's a thicker, like kind of paste or cream, is more likely to break me out, whereas these don't. And then this is the Moisture Bomb, the Super Hydrating and Replumping one for dehydrated skin. And that's the funny thing about my skin. It's like, I I would say it's a combination. As I've gotten older, it was definitely oilier when I was younger, but it does feel dehydrated sometimes. It's not necessarily dry, but it just feels dehydrated. It's very hard to explain, like tight. And then I swear by this as well. It's the Saint-Tropez Purity Self Tanner for the face, and it's a mist. It smells amazing. It does a brilliant job. It doesn't break me out. It's not super heavy. You can spray it over makeup or under makeup. And I have bought countless ones of these. Always keep an eye out on ASOS for when they have offers on, because sometimes it applies to their beauty stuff too, and you can get a better offer with it. But it's brilliant. Really recommend this. And what I do is close my eyes, try not to breathe it in, and that was quite liberal, to be honest. I just spray it all over my face, let that dry, and then, I mean, normally I would just like hang out in my pyjamas. Sometimes I do it late and then I go straight to bed. It just depends on the night. As it stands, tonight we are going to watch the last episode of Westworld, because we've been watching too much stuff and we'd forgotten about it, which is stupid because it's really good, so that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. I'm not a beauty guru at all. Don't have perfect skin, and I've got 3 kids, and I'm just like, this is just what I do. Do you know what I mean? But I get asked a lot, so I hope it helps, and I'll hopefully see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it was a bit relaxed and chatty, but yeah, and I will see you all really soon. Thank you so much for watching.